How is it going, everyone? I hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome back to another Web Dev Junkie video. In this one, I am going to be doing another CSS battle, and more specifically, I'm going to be doing number 5, which is called Acid Rain. So this is what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. We got some raindrops and a circle in the back. So this should be pretty easy to build. So hear me out, y'all. If you guys are new to CSS battles and you want to improve your knowledge with CSS and HTML, these little practice problems do kind of help you along the way, and they're also fun to do. So be sure to stick around if you're interested in seeing how to build out these cool CSS pieces of art. So to do this one, again, let's just change the background color and change it to this darker. So I'm gonna say body background. So apply a background color to the body, pretty straightforward. And we can start with the furthest back circle here. So if I select this color here, go ahead and paste it in, then it looks pretty nice. Secondly, I'm gonna round that out. So I'm gonna say border radius of 50%, and that is how you make it become a circle. So that was pretty easy as well. Secondly, I'm gonna just go ahead and absolute position everything that's on the page, because that makes my life a little bit easier. And since this is now absolute positioned, we can go ahead and push it over to the left. In fact, I think if I add the margin 0 to the body, it might make this whole process easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and say left of 100 pixels and see if it gets us close to where we want. Not really. That looks a little bit better. I'm gonna say top of 50 pixels and see how far off we are. So we're almost there, but our circle is a lot smaller. So let's move this to like 150 and 150. That's way too big. The 125, 125. I think that's still too big. So 115, 115. And we'll move it up some. So I'm gonna do like 40 pixels or 30 pixels. Still, it's too small, so maybe 120, 120. Sometimes it's just a lot of guessing game. Okay, I think I guessed correctly. Sometimes the guessing game pays off, and it feels nice when you guess the right number. I don't know why, but it feels nice. When your circle matches up perfectly, you feel accomplished. The little things in life, okay? So let's move on to this other one, the green acid raindrop. So I'm gonna go ahead and just change this to a P tag and give it an attribute of A. And then I'm gonna make another P tag of P of B. And I'm gonna style that with P of A, and then down here, we could say P of B. And we are gonna do something similar where we are going to add basically the same thing. I'm just gonna copy all the styles in, and I'm going to change the background color to that. And we are going to move it over a little bit. So we'll say 150 or 100, and we're gonna move it down maybe to 80, 90, 100. We're way off, so let's move it back up to 80, and then also move it over to the left some. That was way too much. 110, 120, 130, 140. Move it up. So I mean, we're almost there, but I think one thing that will help us figure this out. Hey, for some reason my other circle got all messed up. I think it's because I changed it to a P tag. So why did that happen? Let me fix that one. I think paragraphs tags have like margin on them or something, so that probably wasn't a good idea. But as you can see, there is like a square in the top right corner. So what I could do is I think I could say border top right radius and say 0 pixels. And that is how you make that become a square. And at this point, we could just move it down some. So add 2 pixels or 3 pixels, or 4. That looks pretty good. I think that's actually perfect. So let's move on to the next one. We could add another paragraph tag and give it an attribute of C. And I'm gonna copy all this. I'm gonna say P of C. Change the background color to this. And notice that it has that same little, uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, it's overriding the existing one, oops. Move it over some so we can actually see what's going on. Let's move it down like, I don't know. Top is 94, no, 104, 124. Left could be 90. We'll figure this out. So it needs to come up, or doesn't need to come down, come up. I'm gonna change it to a different color real quick so we can actually like figure out what's going on here. All right. If you have it a different color, it really helps with knowing which one is yours, because I sometimes get confused. I'm like, dude, they're both the same. But let's just move it around and position it and then change the background color back. So let's do 134 pixels. And that looks like it's pretty good. But now we need to move it over, let's say, to the left a couple. So I'm going to say left is 80. That looks perfect. So again, go back, change that background color, and let's just go ahead and submit this because I think we've done it. All right, so we got 100% match. So listen up, y'all. If you're new to this channel, this is a video that's part of a series of other CSS battles that if you want to watch more videos like this, I have a bunch of cards for you to click on. So I suggest you click on them and keep on expanding your CSS knowledge. Later, all. Happy coding.